This video I'm about to play is the reason why I wrote the Passport Bros book.
Men who have been to Colombia more than once, immediate red flag. I met this dude in my friend's parking lot. We had mutual friends and we were like on a party bus before, like a year before that, but like we didn't connect. So we end up exchanging numbers, we go on a few dates, it's feeling the vibe. He's a Virgo man. So after like maybe a month and a half of dating, I'm like, okay, well, what's next? Because it wasn't feeling like it was progressing or anything. Mind you, through all this, he keeps talking about these 3 or 4 trips he's taken to Colombia. The first one was with one of our mutual friends, but the second and third, and possibly the fourth, they were all solo trips. So after some time of just being like, you know, what's next? I don't really want to just date. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's next. He's like, oh, I met this girl in Colombia and we're still talking. So I was like, I'm not gonna compete with somebody who is in Colombia. Why did you talk to me in the first place if you have a girl somewhere else? Like, that don't make sense. So of course we stopped talking, and again, we have these mutual friends. This man has been in Colombia 2 more times since we stopped talking. Boy!
Let me just say this. Years ago, I had a video that went viral, right? Twice. The first time they deleted my channel when I first pushed the Passport Bros movement. I said, don't visit these 3 countries if you have a wife or girlfriend. I said that to the fellas, right? And all the ladies were reporting, we don't care, they can go, I don't care. Now today, we fast forward to years later, many men are going overseas like never before. Me, I don't have any children in the United States of America. I don't have any bills, it's just me. Been in my position and skilled for over 20 years. So, you know, the resources follow when you have that much experience, right? And so I can just get up and go. A few weeks ago, I was in Panama. A couple weeks before that, I was in Brazil. I went to the jungle. Before that, I was in Colombia. Before that, I was in Costa Rica. Before that, again, I was in Costa Rica. Before that, I was in Colombia, and before that I was in Costa Rica a few more times. All of this year I've been out the country lots of times, right? So I don't have a wife or girlfriend, don't have nobody. I haven't dated in the United States of America for well over 10 years. And I'm convinced that now the chickens have come home to roost. With all the dating stuff that's happening now and the fellas getting fed up and they're tired, don't want to deal with certain things, we're financially celibate. Dudes would rather stay in the house, the clubs are empty. You see the nightclubs they're suffering. And you can see that. We said this years ago. We said the theaters, the movies, date nights, all of that stuff that men used to take pride in doing was ruined. Because of the attitudes. When you're in a privileged position, you respond to incidences or environments differently. And the dating market for women has been very privileged in a way, not in totality. I know there's some losers out there, so I'm not gonna rag on women. I know there's some losers out there, but you date your worth. And many, because they get to have this upliftment with makeup, body contours, and all of these different things, they think they're above what men see them. I just stopped dating. I said, let me go overseas, let me get what I want. And it's been working out well for me. I don't have no lonely episodes. None of that. And depending on what part of the country you are, the countries are right in your grasp. Whether it's the island countries, whether it's countries in Central and South America, right in your grasp, depending on depending on how much money you earn. It can be easier for you to afford these trips. Or if you have a secondary income coming in, like so many of us do. So all I'm saying is, fellas have options.